Welcome to American Book Publishing. Have you tried to get published and failed? Do you realize that less than 2% of the manuscripts submitted to publishers are accepted? It may not be your book that's at fault. While other traditional publishers may only review manuscripts submitted by celebrities, we're willing to review all manuscripts submitted to us. We publish good writers that the large publishing houses refuse to even consider, and we specialize in helping the talented, undiscovered, and underdog writer become a literary success. As an example, here's an incredible story of determination that American Book published. By far, one of the more unique stories of the underdog is the Jamaican bobsled team, who first gained fame during their controversial debut in the 1988 Winter Olympic Games in Calgary, Canada. Despite jeers and sneers from skeptical visitors and sports colleagues, they proved they had the determination to become medal contenders. Even though they crashed and fell out of competition, they still finished with class and carried their damaged sled across the finish line to the cheers of the crowd. This incredible display of courage was eventually comically chronicled in the Walt Disney film Cool Runnings, loosely based on the team's Olympic exploits. A Jamaican Olympic athlete himself, author Chris Stokes, president of the Jamaican Bobsled Federation, was selected by American Book to publish his best-selling book, Cool Runnings and Beyond, which Disney made into the movie. The Jamaican team still competes today. American Book Publishing is a successful traditional book publishing company that, like the Jamaican bobsledders that were not expected to win the Olympics, will consider writers that other traditional publishers won't even talk to or allow to submit their unsolicited manuscripts. We recognize that many of the great writers of today live in obscurity. They are not being given a voice, and our global community is not being blessed with a diversity of reading material that can stimulate the imagination, motivate aspirations, and enrich minds with a greater variety of style, opinion, and thought. Because of our open-door manuscript policy, we might be mistaken for one of the hundreds of vanity publishers. The truth is that book reviewers, newspaper, magazine, radio, and television journalists consider many of these companies as print mills, and they will rarely consider you officially published or your book of value for book reviews, interviews, or articles. These vanity houses print tens of thousands of titles a year, often without any selection process, quality editing, design, distribution, or book marketing services. They don't compare on any level with any of the high standards set by American Book Publishing. American Book Publishing has been successfully selecting and publishing books for over a decade. Our authors receive the highest quality editing, design, book distribution, and book marketing services provided in the traditional book publishing industry today. Contact us today and find out if your manuscript is of interest and if you have the option to publish with us. We encourage you to send your manuscript for a free formal professional editor review. Here are a few words from one of our most recent authors.
Hello, I'm Jonathan Morgan Jenkins, and I'm one of those underdog writers that American Book Publishing chose to become an author. Here is my book, Singing and Speaking on the Edge of a Grunt, found at my website, vocaltrainingwarrior.com. I'm a vocal coach with over 26 years of experience, and I chose writing a book to send my message all over the world. I took a chance, and I sent in my manuscript to American Book. It got accepted, and then it got edited and published by one of the finest publishing houses in the business. I am so proud to be an author, but I am further proud to be a part of such a fine organization as American Book. You know what? Here's this little secret. I flunked cursive in 3rd grade, and I loathed my English classes. If I can become an author, so can you. Don't settle for vanity or self-publishers. Contact American Book today. Send in your manuscript. Give them a chance. Maybe you'll become the next author just like me. You'll never know until you try. Contact American Book today. Best of luck to all of you.
Remember how few people knew about the Jamaican bobsledders until American Book published their book and Walt Disney made the movie? Strive for the best and see what heights your book can achieve. Submit your manuscript. Please send an email with it attached to Jordan at reviews@american-book.com.